rather fight a shark or a bear? I mean, that just kind of depends on what I'm fighting it for, I guess. Yeah, if it's just to get an account, if it's to save the company from bankruptcy, yeah, it kind of depends on the situation, but yes.
Ooh, zombie apocalypse, I think it's pretty relevant. I see it coming. Anyway, I'm thinking Lincoln, Montana. I mean, it's like woods, there's hunting, there's a jerky store. I mean, what more do you need during the zombie apocalypse? Plus, weapon of choice, crossbow. It's silent, unlike guns that attract more zombies. I think I'm set. Also, it's kind of like how I run my business plans, you just like sneak in there silent. I think it's a good model for life.
Captain of the ship, huh? Well, I like to think that we're all mates. And I'm just like a higher ranking mate, Kind of like I'm Batman and everyone else is like Alfred. Like I get all the credit, but who's cooking the eggs in the morning? You understand?
Average workday. Well, first I like to drink coffee, and then for the last half of the day I like to doodle. Hello? Oh, yeah.
So, what do I do here? Well, my office got moved twice already, and then someone asked to borrow my stapler and never returned it. I know a lot of useless information, and I guess I show up underdressed. Like, why are you gonna send out a company memo saying it's Casual Friday and then you show up in a suit? What do I do?
Why does he get the fancy chair?
All right, guys, let's get this started. All right, so meeting 3 of the focus group. Got some good news, got some bad news. Good news, Taco Tuesdays, another great success. Hopefully, you guys will show up next time. I had a blast, but it's okay. Bad news. Just looking at our profits, things aren't going too well. We all know the life insurance going up, always great. PlayStation been doing pretty good. And we entered a lot of markets last year, not successfully. So we're here to brainstorm, here to think. What should we do? Any thoughts?
Yeah, I don't think it could hurt to get into another market, which would be one that's, I think, growing at a crazy speed, which is tennis racket sensors, like smart tennis racket sensors. Yeah, because I just know that a lot of people I know who play tennis, they want to know exactly where the ball hits on the racket with each hit, and just how many hits they've taken throughout the day. I know that's pretty important to them as tennis players. And so yeah, we can probably start it out at 160. I think people will jump all over that. I mean, other people might be doing it at $40 or $50, but I think 160 would be the right place to go.
High-end tennis sensors.
Okay. Yeah. Can we expand that market, you think? Into other sports equipment, like hockey sticks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Racquetball, squash,
Yeah.
badminton.
Pickleball. Nobody thinks about pickleball.
Yeah, can't really go wrong, actually.
All right.
I like this. This is the way to go.
All right. So I had this great idea. I think we should make
e-paper watches.
What is e-paper again?
It's like the stuff that's in the back of the Kindle, so it like looks like paper, but they can like make watches out of that. And yeah, it'd be really great. Like the best thing about e-paper is that like doesn't need a battery to like hold the image, except for it's changing. But I mean, I know it's a watch, so it's always gonna be changing. But you know, e-paper is cool. We can do this.
What makes it better than the competitors?
You know.
This is like the Apple Watch, right?
Yeah, well, it's not a smartwatch. Like, it's priced the same as an Apple Watch,
Okay.
but it's just a watch. So it's different than the Apple Watch. It'll be, you know, a disruptive technology. You know, people won't see it coming.
So the fake smartwatch market. That's not been tapped into. I like this.
Exactly right. New market.
Yeah, I've been thinking about discussion from our last meeting.
Oh, you have another idea for a Spider-Man origin story?
Well, wait a minute. Okay. I was thinking that we could, you know, push the Sony car audio. What do you think about
Car audio, huh?
Mhm.
Like listening to music in your car?
that? Yeah, definitely. Well, according to Nielsen, one of the largest global information data companies, said U.S. populations are spending more than 25 hours a week listening to music. Furthermore, during a survey of theirs, they found out that 75% listening to music in a week, 25% of them were listening to it in vehicles, compared to 15% at work, 15% at home, and 10 shows other activities.
I like this vehicle thing, but I think car, too small. I think we can go into boats, tricycles, scooters, you know, like those little buggy things that kids drive around in. I want Sony audio everywhere.
Alright, well, what if we just stayed in the markets that are bringing us success now?
Whoa, Tyler, you know my favorite quote. It's Kobe Bryant once said, you shoot 1,000 shots, one's gotta go in.
Well, we're down like 35% in consumer electronics, but we make a lot of our money through life insurance and PlayStation, which we've been ignoring very well. I think if we just focus on what we're doing well and we expand on that and we cut funding to like things that aren't going well.
Wait, well, you mean like saving money by like not putting money into things that don't make money? Does that make sense? I don't.
Are you trying to say we should add PlayStation to everything, like PlayStation e-paper watches and PlayStation tennis sensor
That'd be
rackets? Is
cool.
that what we're
Yeah.
just kind of merging,
We could like link up the.
but staying, like getting new markets going still though, right? That's what
Yeah.
we always want, new markets.
If we could just focus up, that'd be great. I feel like just having, like, stay in our market space now, and then if that does well, we can expand that. But right now, like, we're not doing well in those markets that we've expanded out to.
Tyler, you know I like you. Like, you know, you're great, but this sounds kind of crazy.
I know.
You know that we just love entering all markets.
Are we gonna be the next HG? Am I gonna see Sony refrigerators or Sony washers?
How did
What
you
if we
get-
put a car audio in those refrigerators? Has that been tapped yet?
Sounds like it's about to be.
Not my best pitch, I'm gonna be honest with you. But in general, I think it went about as expected. I'm really excited to get the tennis sensor kind of hit the ground running, is what I always say. And I just hope we can get that into every market we can, basically. If we can, I liked his idea of putting sensors and hockey sticks. That was really good. I think if we can put sensors on the sensors, just to kind of sense what they're sensing, you know? Other than that, I don't really know where we go after that.
I think it went pretty well. I'm a little confused as to why we're filming all this, but anyway, I think it went great. I'm super excited to get into this whole paper watch thing. Like I mentioned it earlier. I love stuff that's just like out of the blue. You don't see it coming, and like who's gonna expect a $240 watch to be like not a smart watch? Like no one's gonna see it coming. I'm so excited. I think we can expand in this. I'm thinking like bow ties, hair bands. I mean, endless possibilities. Super excited. Can't wait to see where this is going.
The meeting? Well, hey, you watched it. It was like Christmas. New markets galore. I mean, there was that watch thing, the sensor. There was like that car audio thing. I don't really know what Tyler was talking about with trying to like shrink the markets, but like, I don't know, he's crazy. But yeah, I mean, I don't think we talked about Spider-Man enough, but you know, there's always next week. And hey, I'm just saying, the ship's setting sail.
Meeting. I can't speak for the others, you know, paper watch and tennis sensor, whatever that was. I didn't even know we even had those products. But my idea, I know the captain's gonna ask me to be his first mate. I'm pretty positive on that. Other than that, it's in the bag.
So, how did the meeting go? Well, if you have eyes or ears, you probably know that. I have an interview with Microsoft next week that I'm really excited about. I don't know if Microsoft makes tennis racket sensors, but I do know that Microsoft is doing pretty well. Or at least they know how to focus up. I can't believe that I accepted this position.
Alright, well, if we're walking by, we have some high quality cameras here, and then we kind of get to this. Like, do people even still use handhelds? So we're at the overstock area of Best Buy, so boom, there's Sony, and it's like, oh, look at all of this.